The summer heat in Lahore was suffocating, wrapping around me like a heavy shawl I couldn't shake off. It was the kind of heat that made you restless, stirring something deep in your bones, something wild and unnamed. I was 22, back from university, staying in our old family house, a sprawling maze of high ceilings, carved wooden arches, and memories that clung to every corner. The house felt alive, whispering secrets no one dared voice. And that summer, Zaim was there, my cousin 3 years older than me, with eyes that held the quiet storm and a smile that could unravel anyone. Zaim and I had always been close, tied by childhood memories of racing through mango orchards, his teasing laughter echoing as I dodged him under the trees. We had grown up sharing secrets, stealing extra sweets at family weddings, and sneaking onto the roofs to count stars. But this summer, something was different. He wasn't the lanky boy I remembered. His frame had filled out, his voice carried a deeper edge, and the way his gaze lingered on me sent a shiver through me, even in the oppressive heat. There was no official commitment between us, no spoken promises, just a pull, a spark that had been growing for years, unspoken but undeniable. We'd catch each other's eyes across crowded family dinners, his sly grin making my heart skip, my cheeks flush. It was a chemistry everyone could sense but no one named. A dance of stolen glances and a brushed fingertips that felt like a secret only we shared. In Pakistan, these things happen quietly, in the shadows of tradition and proprietary. Cousins, childhood friends, neighbors. Feelings bloom where they shouldn't, and no one talks about it. It's labeled sin, taboo, something to bury under layers of family honor and societal rules. Yet, it's everywhere in the crowded streets of Lahore, in the quiet villages, in every corner of the world where hearts beat faster than they are allowed. Zaim and I were no different, caught in a current we didn't fully understand but couldn't resist. It was after a family dinner, the air thick with the scent of jasmine. The house was quiet, everyone drained from the day's chaos of laughter and loud chatter. I couldn't sleep, my body restless, my mind racing with thoughts of him. I slipped out to the courtyard where moonlight painted the tiled fountain silver. That's where I found Zayam, sitting on the edge, his shirt unbuttoned just enough to show the line of his collarbone, sweat glistening on his skin like a quiet invitation. Mantasha, he said, his voice low like it wasn't mean just for me. Can't sleep? I shook my head, my dupatta slipping as I sat beside him. The air between us felt charged, like the moment before a storm breaks. Our knees brushed and a spark shot through me, my pulse quickening. His eyes met mine, dark and intense, and I saw it. The same restless hunger I felt, mirrored in his gaze. We had been dancing around this for weeks, maybe years, but tonight it felt different, heavier, like the air itself was daring us to cross a line. Sam, I whispered, my voice shaky. What's happening to us? He didn't answer, not with words. His hand reached out, fingers grazing my wrist, tracing the soft skin there. His touch was electric, slow and deliberate, sending heat curling through me. I should have pulled away, thought of family, of rules, of the whispers that would follow if anyone knew. But under the moonlight, none of it mattered. His fingers slid up my arm, leaving a trail of fire, and I leaned closer, drawn to him like a moth to a flame. Tell me to stop, Mantasha, he murmured, his breath warm against my cheek, carrying the faint scent of cardamom and something distinctly him. His lips hovered near my ear, close enough to make my skin tingle. I didn't stop him. I couldn't. My body moved before my mind could catch up, leaning into him, my hands finding the soft fabric of his kurta, gripping it like it was the only thing keeping me steady. His lips found mine, soft at first, a question. I answered with a kiss of my own, hungry and urgent, and the world around us dissolved. His hands slid to my waist, pulling me closer, and I melted into him, our kisses deepening, a tangle of lips and tongues that left me breathless. We stumbled into the shadows of old storeroom, the air heavy with the scent of dust and forgotten things. The door creaked shut behind us, sealing us in our own world. His hands were bolder now, slipping under my shirt, his fingers warm against the curve of my hips. My skin burned where he touched, each caress stoking the fire inside me. I gasped as he pressed himself closer, his body firm against mine, the hard length of him unmistakable through the thin fabric of his trousers. My finger tangled in his, pulling him closer, my kisses desperate, needy, as if I could consume him entirely. He lifted me onto a low wooden table, my legs parting instinctively to let him stand between them. His hands roamed higher, tracing the swell of my breast through my shirt, his thumbs brushing over sensitive peaks until I arched into him, a soft moan slipping from my lips. The sound seemed to break something in him. His kisses trailed down my neck, hot and urgent, each one a spark that set my skin ablaze. My dupatta fell to the floor, forgotten, as I tugged at his kurta, desperate to feel his skin against mine. His hands helped me, pulling the fabric over his head, revealing the smooth planes of his chest, warm and glistening in the dim light. My own shirt followed, the cool air kissing my skin as his hands explored, slow and reverent, like he was memorizing the every inch of me. His fingers traced the curve of my spine, dipping lower, teasing the waistband of my trousers. I shivered, my breath hitching as he tugged the fabric down, leaving me bare before him. His eyes darkened, drinking me in, and I felt powerful, wanted alive in a way I had never known. My hands roamed his chest, tracing the lines of muscle, down to the edge of his trousers, my fingers trembling as I slipped my hand in. That was unintentional. I didn't know why I did that. When our clothes were gone, it was like shedding every rule, every expectation. His skin was warm against mine, his chest pressed to me as he whispered my name, his voice rough with need. He guided me back onto the table, his hands gentle but firm, parting my thighs as he settled between them. Our bodies moved together, slow at first, learning each other in the faint light filtering through the storeroom's high window. His touch was a language, raw, urgent, speaking of years of unspoken longing. I clung to him, my nails grazing his back, my breath catching as he moved inside me. Each thrust a pulse of heat that built and built, coiling tight in my core. Every movement was a conversation, a give and take that felt ancient, inevitable. His hands gripped my hips, guiding me, his lips finding mine again, swallowing my gasp as the pleasure grew sharper, more intense. I arced into him, my body trembling, my moans louder now, unashamed. The world outside didn't exist. There was only Zaim, his touch, his breath, the way he filled me until I thought I would break apart. When the release came, it was overwhelming. A wave of heat and light that crashed through me, my cries muffled against his shoulder as he held me close. He followed soon after, his grip tightening, his breath rigid as he shuddered against me. Our bodies locked together in the aftermath. We collapsed onto the cold floor, his arms around me, my head resting on his chest. His heartbeat was a steady rhythm under my cheek, grounding me as my mind spun. The weight of what we had done lingered, but I pushed it away. In that moment, there was only us. Our skin still warm, our breath still uneven, the world outside a distant hum. Sam's finger traced slow pattern on my arm, a quiet intimacy that felt as profound as everything that had come before. We never spoke of that night. Life pulled us apart, family, tradition, the unspoken rules we'd shattered. But I carry it with me, that memory of moonlight and heat, of Sam's touch and the way he made me feel alive, desired, whole. It was reckless, forbidden, a love that bloomed in the shadow and burned bright for one night. They call it sin, a taboo no one dares name, but it's a story written in every corner of Pakistan, in every heart that dares to feel what it shouldn't. Follow for utterly naked truth.